What is going on, guys? Argon Crystal Blitz Wolfie here today, bringing you a Warframe tutorial video on how to farm Neurodes, Orokin Cells, and Argon Crystal. So we're going to start with Neurodes, and Neurodes can be found on the following planets. Neurodes can be found on Earth and Ares. If you do Earth survival for about 15 or 20 minutes, you should get about 3 to 5 Neurodes. That is if you run with a Necros. Normally I run with a Necros if I want to farm any resource. Necros helps me out a lot because it has desecration, and what you do is you kill a bunch of enemies and you desecrate their dead bodies, and that should drop some extra loot for you. Sometimes it drops rare stance mods, and on Earth, if you're doing survival, it'll drop a few Neuroids. If not, you can always use a resource booster, which you can get in the market for about 40 platinum. And once you, the same thing applies with Ares. Just go there, do the defense or the survival, and you should get a few Neuroids after about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, so we're going to be talking about Orokin Cells, and Orokin Cells can be found on the following planets: Saturn, Ceres, as well as the Orokin defect, such as ODDs and ODSs. Certain bosses drop them, like Tal Redger and I think Sergeant Rook, as well as the Stalker drops them too. So as I said, bring a Necros when doing this, just like for Neuroid farming, and have that desecration ready while you're on like a Saturn survival, and that should get you, at least if you're staying there for 15 minutes, about maybe like 3 Orokin Cells, 3 or 1 Orokin Cells. Same thing with Ceres. 15 minutes, 3 to 4 Orokin Cells, and just keep repeating that cycle for 15 minutes. As I said, this is all subjected to RNG, so maybe you may get 1 or 2, or maybe you might get none. It all depends. Alright, so now we're going to be talking about Argon Crystal, and Argon Crystal can be found only in the Void, as well as sometimes a Stalker drops them only if he's in the Void, and Vahek also drops them. Vahek only drops 1. I don't think Vahek is desecratable, and the Void containers drop them, but I recommend doing Void survival. The mobs in the Void also drop Argon Crystal, as well as now Vor. Vor also drops Argon Crystal and Orokin Cells, forgot to mention this. And yeah, if you're staying there for 15 to 20 minutes or even 40, especially now that Loki parts are there, people are more, you know, wanting to stay out there even longer just to farm for Loki. So if you're gonna stay out there for about 40 minutes, I would say you would get a decent, maybe I would say about 5 to 8 Argon Crystal. And if you're gonna stay there for like 20 minutes, I would say about 1 to 4 Argon Crystal. Those are just my rough guesstimations. Alright guys, I hope this guide does help you in terms of farming for Orokin Cells, Neuroids, and Argon Crystal. Please, if you're new to the channel, like, comment, and subscribe. Any constructive criticism always helps me out. And some extra piece of news is that DE, while I was just logging in a couple minutes ago, just sent out a message saying that they have delayed their update and they will bring a new one tomorrow, possibly a new event for PC. PS4, I don't know when it's going to hit you, probably either in a couple weeks, maybe a month or 2. Who knows? But this guide also works for PS4, and I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.